Scorpio, Jupiter in Leo, which lasts until July 26, 2027, is opening up a lucky career vibration for you. So let's see how new career opportunities might bring good luck into your life and what the tarot wants you to know about creating the conditions to receive it. So, Scorpio, for you, Jupiter in Leo is all about really going for it when it comes to your career ambitions, going for the gold. And if you've been feeling bored or uninspired with your career, this transit absolutely could change all of that for you. So let's explore how this lucky energy might arrive, and then we'll look at how you create the conditions to receive it. And there is a wild card factor card at the very end. All right, Scorpio, let's see what you need to know. Jupiter in your 10th house of career, bringing opportunities for success and recognition, promotions, expansion, and growth in your career zone. We have the 8 of coins, and we have the Judgment. 5 of swords in your heart, 3 of coins, and the Sun. All right. I think in Virgo season coming up, you might be making some decisions about your focus for your work. These could be financial decisions because of the 8 of coins. Maybe you just want to earn more money. You want to leverage your resources. Maybe you want to focus on changing up your career in some way. This Judgment, maybe you want to revive an aspect of your career. You just want to have, this Judgment's interesting. You just want to have like a second chance, a second chance at a new life in your career, or focusing on something else. That is the thing here with this 8 of coins. The Virgo energy for you is your 11th house of hopes and wishes and dreams. So maybe you're studying. He is looking at a book here. You could be focused on studying something, learning something new that could provide some sort of new life, resurrection, rebirth when it comes to what you're doing in the public. That is possible with this energy. But you're focused on revival. This is the thing. Like, something has got to change. And I think that's also interesting because we do have the South Node as well going through Leo during this transit with Jupiter in Leo. So if you're contemplating some sort of major shift, with this Judgment, you're right on schedule because that South Node does suggest something that isn't working anymore needs to be probably let go of. So that's what I'm saying. Like, your instinct, if you've already started kind of implementing some new things, or at least thinking about them, focusing in on them, you're right on time in using these energies. Let me know in the comments if you've kind of sensed this coming and that you were getting ahead of the curve to maybe learn something new, change your skills, like up-level your skills in some way, shift your career, or maybe you're focused on looking for a whole other opportunity compared to where you're at right now. And the other thing too is, we have people of all ages who watch these videos, and thank you very much for that. But if you're of the older years, you could be focusing and making decisions about retirement. It is possible. And do I have enough money to make that decision right now? Or do I have to wait until the end of this transit, maybe till next July, because I need to put plans in place, to manifest more money and resources while I am still employed. So that's another possibility. Always apply the energies to your life, as I like to say. But what I think is interesting here is this 5 of swords, which I call my daytime anxiety energy. That is in your heart. So there is something here for you, I think, to work on with that, because of course, what we focus on expands. And if we are dealing with anxiety and second guessing ourselves and not believing in the plan, believing in our plan, believing in our potential, then yeah, sometimes we can trip ourselves up. I know I've done that. Have you done that? Let me know. So I think that is the key, and not to be, stewing in your juices. Keep the focus. Notice both of these cards, this 3 of coins and this 8 of coins. is focused on producing concrete results. It's the Pentacles, 8 and 3, not getting trapped in their mind with this 5 of Swords and getting all defensive and huffy and thinking the universe is against you or you're going to fight your way through to get what you want. No. There's something to look at there. It is a 5. So 5s are energy that are in flux. You can shift that energy. Do not stay stuck in that 5 of Swords. This is very important. We always want to use the energies. Okay, whatever's coming up here, be aware of where your own mindset needs to be watched. Not in a judgmental or harsh way, but just keep an eye when you get up in your head. You know what I'm saying. We are famous. Scorpio energy is famous for doing that. Okay. All right. We got the 3 of coins here. Again, very productive energy of planning, architecture, structure, getting the facts, getting your ducks in a row, and focusing on what you need materially. This is the thing. So, we do have a fame card here. Okay, we do. We have the Sun card, fame, recognition, success. All of that is good, but you want the money too. And I think that is very important for you to acknowledge in this. Like if you just get a pat on the back or you win a nice little cute trophy that you could put on your shelf, that's all well and good, but that ain't cutting it. You know what I'm saying? Like you have the financials, 8 of coins, 3 of coins need to come along with whatever this success is, which is why with this Judgment card, you may need to shift your thinking. You may need to let go of something that isn't working, shift into something else that has better potential to work to also bring you the money you want. Okay. So think about that. Sun, great energy. I do want you to look at this card though. I will hold it up a little closer. You see there's a sundial on this card. So, right, that shows time. So that's the other thing about that 5 of Swords. Don't mind trip yourself if something is not happening as fast as you would like. We are looking at these energies. This transit is in play until July. Of 2027. So it may take a little time for you to hold that golden orb of success in your hand. Give yourself the grace of time for something beautiful. It's the freaking Sun card here to play out of success for you in your career zone. It is possible that maybe you've already been working on something and there is some sort of success and recognition that comes to you in Leo season this year. Sure, like right now, it's possible. Okay. But also, I feel some of you are focused on working on something that you're about to launch maybe in a couple of months, maybe in Capricorn season, something like that. So give time for your efforts to play out because the Sun card suggests at the end of the day, at the end of this year-long transit, you could be holding something gorgeous in your hand that represents everything you want from this transit. Last time Jupiter was in Leo in 2014, I was burned out, stuck, and yearning for something better. Everything changed for me during that transit. That's exactly why I created my Use the Energies Jupiter in Leo astrology guide. Because you know what? Life is too freaking short to keep tolerating what you've outgrown. If you're ready for something better and want to use astrology to create it, then scan the QR code on your screen or click the link in the description to learn more. All right, Scorpio, let's see what you need to know about receiving this golden orb into your life. Gorgeous Sun. I mean, you guys could have a phenomenal year with your career. It's very possible. And it's time to get to work. That's the other thing. Don't let that 5 of Swords mind trick you and distract you away from your tasks at hand, which is that 8 of coins, 3 of coins. You got stuff to do. You're busy. Get on it. Like that's there. Because the results could be great for you with that Sun. Yeah, 5 of Wands. We just had a 5 of Swords. And a Queen of Swords. Okay. Ace of Wands in your heart. Page of Cups, beautiful. And the Star. Are you kidding me? We have the Sun and we have the Star. Two energies greatly associated with public acclaim, fame. This to me is also like a North Star of destiny, moving toward that, like something written in your destiny with this career and public profile. And I do think we have a timing going on here. We got the Pisces energy, and I don't think that's just your fifth house of your heart space. I mean, it is, but I think Pisces season might be important for you as well. So notice how this Queen of Swords has her back to this Mishigas of this Five of Wands, which is just chaos and calamity. And I look at it also as a spinning your wheels. You're going round and around and around. You're not getting anything done because of this Five of Swords. This is the energy to watch out for. Okay? Please don't get sucked into that. All right? I don't think you will. This Queen of Swords is here. Let me know. Are you going to get sucked into that? Say you're going to be your Queen of Swords self. I realize you're a Queen of Cups or a King of Cups, but you know what I'm saying. This Queen of Swords, you're going to cut through your own mishigas and shenanigans and say, no, I'm holding my hand out to the universe. I want these blessings. I love her with her hand. I want these blessings that Jupiter can bring in my life. Jupiter can open doors. I've got to get my mind straight, which is the Queen of Swords, make the decision. I'm going to keep my focus on this Ace of Wands in my heart, this new beginning, and this energy of just passionate rebirth. I mean, that is also the Leo vibe. It's the Aries vibe. It's the Sag vibe. It's like you got a fire lit within you, and you're going to keep your mind focused on building that up to success. It's the spark in your heart. You know what you want to focus in on. We had those two cards before. And we have the gorgeous Page of Cups. And also, yes, your fifth house. So your heart space, is lit up with this drive and desire to not waste these energies. Like this comes around once every 12 years, Jupiter and Leo. I'm going to make the most of it. Right? Affirm that for me in the comments. Say you're going to make the most of this. But, there's always a twist with Page of Cups. Pisces with the little fish in the cup. Pisces season, there could be a twist manifestation, something beautiful that starts healing and opening up for you. There might be two. I think there's going to be two things that are arriving for you in the year ahead with this career success. One may be coming, as I said. I mean, we could even say Aquarius season. It's possible here. Okay, Aquarius, Pisces cusp. So maybe, mid-February, early March, that type of thing. And I think also at the very tail end of the transit, like June next year. Okay, that's what I feel for you. And what I love too about this Aquarius energy that's showing up with the Star, that is your fourth house of, building upon a solid foundation. Your ruling planet is in Aquarius right now. So it is encouraging you to transform, right? This judgment, to take out anything in your life that is not solid for you to build upon in terms of your career. Because, the fourth house and the 10th house, they work together. They're on the same axis of the zodiac wheel. So the more you feel confident, grounded, that you're getting rid of the distractions, including your own mindset, you're getting rid of the shenanigans, you're focused. And the more you build from that solid foundation, the more you call in this Sun success. So there might be something that is a very beautiful success with this Star, and it does bring kind of like a healing confidence to you. It gives you that wind beneath your wings to, like I said, sustain this through the whole transit. So I think this is going to unfold for you in stages with what I see happening here. But I think of all the cards here, this Queen of Swords is also really the one to dial into with her energies of no nonsense. Let's focus on what we need to do and let's get it done. This energy's too good to waste. All right, Scorpio, let's get a wild card factor energy for you with this Jupiter and Leo transit. I mean, I can't believe this reading. The two very powerful star and the sun. And if you are in the public in some way, like if you have a public profile, so to speak, you could have two very beautiful pieces of publicity, news, like something about your public profile really getting a lot of attention. And that's what Jupiter transiting your 10th house can absolutely assist with. All right, let us see what we have here. Oh, we have Mercury in Gemini. We have excitement, which I think is very apropos because I just said you're going to have two things. Just said we got Gemini, which is always about two things. Mercury, your mindset. Again, you got to control nervous mindset energy. Okay, that 5 of Swords that I was talking about, the 5 of Wands. Now, Gemini is your 8th house as well. Uranus is there. So there could be some opportunities that excite you and making some deals. Mercury can be about negotiations and contracts when it comes to other people's money. Because of your career profile rising in some way, that there's a lot of positive attention drawn to you because of the things that you are creating. So you could have a very beautiful success that, yes, might be a little surprising, Uranus, and bring a lot of excitement beyond what you're even thinking when it comes to leveraging and getting paid from other people. That's the thing. That's the 8th house. So, and it's like I said, this is tied in with your career, your public profile in some way. And the other thing too, like I was saying before, if you're looking for, to retire, depending on your personal situation, this could be an exciting realization. Again, maybe in Gemini season next year, which I said was going to be important for you next Gemini, June, that, oh my gosh, I have more in my retirement account than I thought, or, oh, I'm getting more from my pension than I realized, or something like that, so that you're able to make that decision with a lot of excitement. Because again, 8th house can be those types of things, investments, pensions, annuities, like these types of things. So whatever way this applies to your life could be quite nice. So Scorpio, this was a very exciting reading. If you want to go even deeper into some readings for you on my channel, then check out these over here. You might find those quite illuminating as well. And would love to hear from you in the comments about how you're going to use these energies in your life in the year ahead. Love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Stella Wilde, signing out.